Oh, hello, hyperspace! My name is Davontos, and it's time to get hyped because we are getting a new hero in Overwatch. We just don't know who it is, so there's a lot of stuff happening in the Overwatch community. It is so much I can't even keep track of it all, so I don't know if all this information I'm giving you is up to date, but here's what we have that is confirmed, here's what we have that's through speculation, and here are just a couple of clues that we're getting here and there. So, 100% confirmed, we are getting a new hero in Overwatch. We just don't know when. People are saying it's probably going to be around March because nothing special is happening on March. We had the, Overwatch Chinese New Year this month, and we had the new level in January, so people are saying the new hero is coming on March. Now, here's where it gets crazy. Everybody was saying that the new hero is Doomfist. Overwatch is dropping hints throughout the coming weeks, and everything is hinting at Doomfist. Now, what Blizzard tends to do is they give you clues on the next oncoming event or oncoming hero, as they did with Sombra, and as they did with Ana. The clues they've been dropping us were for Doomfist. The community picked it up, and everything was just leading to, well, Doomfist. And all of a sudden, Jeff Kaplan goes on social media. Jeff is the guy who runs Overwatch. He goes on social media and he says, the next hero isn't who you think it is. Now, obviously, he knows everybody is talking about Doomfist. He says, it's not who you think it is. Basically saying, it's not Doomfist. So he just threw the whole community a huge curveball, and we are just all lost right now. The following day, Overwatch tweets a picture of a little girl, and she looks about maybe African heritage, and her name was, what was it, Evie? And they left a little description under her photo, and they said that she is a genius and she builds robots. People are saying that it's going to be Evie who's the next Overwatch hero, and a lot of people are kind of against it. They're saying it's not really likely for Evie to be the next hero because, one, it's a little girl, and she's actually 11 years old. Now, say it as you will, an 11-year-old isn't fit for a battlefield like Overwatch. It's basically like playing, I don't know, like playing Overwatch and you're slaughtering children. They're not going to put that in the game. The game is rated T for teen, so they're going to have to follow that rating, restriction, and they have to keep it, as if it would be rated T for teen. Now, Call of Duty, they can do that. Call of Duty is rated M for mature. That's why you have No Russian in NW2. And you have a mission, I think it was in Ghost, that a little girl gets blown up by a truck. That's fine because, well, it's not fine, technically, but I mean, according to the ratings, according to the ratings, they can do that because the game is rated M for mature. Overwatch, they can't have an 11-year-old getting slaughtered. Can you imagine an 11-year-old little girl getting gunned down by 76 or getting smashed to pieces by Reinhardt or freaking blown up by Junkrat? They can't have that in the game. So, what people are saying is, this 11-year-old girl is a genius. She builds robots. They're saying she's probably going to build a robot that's actually going to take part in the battlefield. That's completely fine. That can work. And then, maybe she's controlling it via remote far away. Or maybe she's even in the suit like D.Va. And then when the suit gets destroyed, she like ejects and then she flies away and, you don't actually kill her. But it just shows that she can no longer fight. That's fine. So, I've actually been thinking, that little girl in the robot suit can work if she ejects out to safety. If she's controlling it in via remote, that can also work because technically you're not harming her, you're harming her toys and her giant mech robot, whatever it is. Oh yeah, one more thing that's confirmed, not really confirmed but it's hinted at, is the next hero is going to be a tank that plays out like Reinhardt. Now, a lot of people were watching Jeff Kaplan talk on, I guess it was a meeting of some sort, and a lot of people were asking him about this giant spider Omnic that kept appearing on the background. Maybe this spider Omnic is going to be Evie's creation. Jeff clearly went out and said that's not a hero. So now we're even more lost than we were before. we know Evie has something to do about this Omnic. We hinted at Doomfist, Jeff Kaplan said no. We hinted at this Spider Omnic, Jeff Kaplan said that's not a hero. So we know it's something to do with Evie, but we know it's not Evie herself. And what I'm guessing, this is kind of like a way out there, but I think it might be Athena. We know Athena is a hero. Athena can kind of be a tank, but, I mean, obviously tanks are meant to be big people. Like, Reinhardt's huge, Roadhog's gigantic, D.Va's big. We don't... Tanks are meant to be seen as large people. But Athena, she's a god AI. And the god AIs are supposed to be extremely powerful. So what if we have a tank whose average size, let's say like as big as Hanzo or Genji, but because Athena is a god AI, she has all this health and she's a really difficult target to hit. And I say this because everything is hinting at Numbani. And Athena is a god AI or an Omnic, and Numbani is the only places where Omnics can live at peace. And if Athena were to be anywhere safe from humans, because, well, she's a god AI and she wants to be safe with this whole Omnic war going up, the best place for her to be at is Numbani. So I'm kind of thinking it's going to be Athena. I know that's kind of way out there, but if it's not going to be Eevee, which I'm pretty sure it's not Eevee herself, it's either going to be something that Eevee is associated with, like a creation, or it's going to be a completely new character. And as I said in the other videos, if it's not Doomfist, everybody's going to be pissed because we were all expecting Doomfist. And then here we are expecting Eevee, and we're pretty sure it's not Eevee, so if Overwatch just throws off, you know, this random person that we never heard about, everybody's going to be like, who the hell is this? So we have to have a character that we know who he or she is. And at the moment, it has to be associated with Eevee, or it has to be another character who we know, and we know since the start because we're familiar with them, and the only other person I could think of that's like that is Athena. So all this with Eevee and her Omnic and Athena, this is all just like my thoughts on it. I'm not too sure even what's going on. Overwatch is throwing us so many curveballs. But if it is Eevee, and if Eevee's robot or Omnic spider thing, whatever, is the next hero, I'm thinking it might play like a mixture of Reinhardt and Winston, because they say they want a hero that plays like Reinhardt. At the moment, Reinhardt is the hero who focuses on core defense. If you don't have a Reinhardt, you're at a huge disadvantage. They want to add another hero who plays out like Reinhardt. And I'm thinking it can be somebody who plays out like a mixture of both Reinhardt and Winston, so you have a shield, and it's a bubble shield that can cover everybody, but it's mobile. And if that's the case, it's going to have to be moving very slow so we can get everybody protected, but you're moving slow, so you're going to be vulnerable if anybody gets into the bubble. And if it's Athena, I have no idea how this is going to play out, because I've seen at least what I believe is pictures of Athena in early artwork for Overwatch, you know, before it launched. And Athena seems to be about the same height and build as Pharah, except, you know, Athena's like more sleek and stuff, more futuristic looking. So if that was Athena that everybody's talking about from this early access artwork of Overwatch, I don't really see her being a tank. I would see her being either like a healer or a support or an assault character. But if she is a tank, here's what I think she would be able to do. So if the next hero is a tank, and if the next hero is Athena, according to that picture of Athena that everybody's talking about, she's going to be a tank, but she's not a big tank, kind of like Zarya. Zarya's not physically a big tank, at least not as big as the others. So if Athena is about the same size as Zarya, we have to kind of mix up a little bit of Zarya and a little bit of Reinhardt in there. And I actually think this would kind of work out. I don't know, this is a little too far-fetched, but I feel like Athena should be able to deploy miniature barriers on different heroes, basically like miniature Reinhardt barriers that have, I don't know, like maybe 300, 500 health, just enough so the character can push forward or do whatever they have to do while being barriered, and if they go too far from Athena, then the barrier breaks. I'm just saying it. It's a little too far-fetched, but I don't even know how Athena would work if she would be a tank. But to be completely honest, I have no idea. All I know is it has something to do with Eevee, and it has something to do with Numbani. At this point, I'm just going to sit and wait, because there are so many curveballs being thrown, I have no idea what's happening. I'm just going to wait for the surprise, watch it, and get hyped. And I still think they should add that dual hero that I made a few videos ago. I think that would really, really work. So, if you like this video, punch that like button with a mighty force. Let me know in the comment section below, what are your theories for this Athena, or this new theories for Eevee and her spider bot. What is exactly going on in this Overwatch? And it is so much happening, I am so confused. You can follow me up on Twitter at Davontos, man. And as always, I'll see all of you in the next video. Have a nice day!